Hi, Pastor Brian McLean here this beautiful morning with the children's message for this week. Just wanted to share this little story with you about when I was growing up. When I was just a little boy, somewhere between the ages of 3 to 5 years of age, one of my favorite stories was The Little Engine That Could. I don't know if you've ever heard that story or not, but it is about a tiny little train engine that hoped to one day be able to be big enough to carry large loads, large numbers of cars over a mountain. But of course, it was just a small engine. And it was always reminded of just how small it was by all of the other bigger engines that had important jobs. Then one day, a small circus needed to be carried over the mountain to be able to put on a show for disadvantaged and poor kids. But none of the other bigger, more important engines had much time for it, or even much less cared for it. So the circus came to the little engine and asked if he could do it. He thought about it, and the more he thought about it, he thought he just might try it. And so he did. He hooked up all the cars carrying the circus and began his journey over the mountain. And he did it he kept telling himself, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. To be sure, his journey got tougher and tougher the higher up that mountain he climbed. But when he reached the top, and he finally did, he was able to change his tune to, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, all the way back down the mountain to where he was headed. Now, since that's the story, since that time, since I was a little boy, I've come to learn a thing or two about the reality of this story. And what I've learned is this: while it is very helpful to keep telling yourself that you think you can, sometimes when you get tired, and honestly, there will be lots of times that you'll get tired, and you'll feel like you cannot do it any longer, there is another voice that I want to encourage you to listen to. It is the voice of the Lord. Psalms 18, verses 1 through 3 says, I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, my deliverer, my God, my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I will call upon the name of the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. So many times in my life, when I got to the point when I thought I could not go any further, the voice of the Lord in quiet whispers kept telling me that I could go on just one more time, just one more minute, just one more day. And I kept telling myself that until I reached the top of my goal, or the goal that God had set before me. That is the voice that so many people in the African American community have relied upon, not just in these past few weeks of turmoil, but over the course of nearly 400 years of suffering, hardships. That voice kept encouraging them to keep fighting for justice just one more day, one more year, to keep fighting for equality, even when they felt like they could no longer do it on their own. Now, hopefully, our voices, the voices of fellow Americans of all races, will be joining their chorus in, I think I can, I think I can. Because we all will call upon the name of the Lord for their sake and for ours. For the Lord is our rock and our salvation, and worthy is God to be praised. In fact, here's a little bit of the song to remind you of just that when you need it.
I know the Lord, and blessed be the God, my salvation be exalted. I know the Lord, and blessed be the God, my salvation be exalted. I know the Lord, and blessed be the God, my salvation be exalted. The Lord, and blessed be the God, my salvation be exalted.
I'm Pastor Brian McLean. I hope you have a great day. God bless you.